Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a special Saturday night edition of Cliff London Uncensored. So, having a great Saturday today, but the thing that I wanted to talk about is, I went to the store with my wife and watched her cute self waddle down the street. By the way, fellas, if you're have any reservations about getting your wife or wife soon to be pregnant because you think that or she thinks that she'll get big and won't be attracted, or you think she'll get big and you won't be attracted, I'm just going to tell you that there's something that happens to you. You're just going to find her more cute because you know that that's your seed in there, and it'll be beautiful for you. It's probably biological, so have no fear. Drop a shot away. Now, what I actually wanted to talk about is when we were walking to the store. We went. It was just a little convenience store, not a grocery store, because I was trying to get some gamer fuel for when she goes to bed and I come and do my thing. There was there was a little guy in there and he was stocking the shelves. But then there was this one dude in there and he had his pants around his ass with the belt tied under his legs. And now this is something that's always been funny to me, and I'm going to bring it back to the forefront because I know that people from my generation knew this. And back then, as far as what I'm about to mention, I don't think that it was prevalent, or at least they did it with baggy pants, and now they're doing it with tight pants, which looks even more fucked up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about this whole pants around your ass thing. Now, quick little story time with Mr. London here. I want to say probably like 1990, 91. I will never forget when this came to be. I don't know if this was the exact date, but I do remember this date. My brother, he still does this, by the way, but I just let it go because, I guess I'm old. But anyways, when we were young, we were getting ready to go to school. It was the first day of school. We had, got our new clothes and everything, and life was great. We was ready to see all of our friends, see chicks, whatever. He had the bright idea, he'd been listening to Domino all summer and stuff like that, He decided that he was going to try to sneak out the door with his pants around his ass. And my dad, Mr. Harrington, was not having this shit. He saw that shit, and and went, what? I literally said, boy, what the fuck are you doing with your pants? You need to get your return of pants down right now. Now, I almost choked on my Fruity Pebbles because I was like, whoa, what's this going on? I didn't understand why he got so upset about this, So, as he was giving us a ride to school, he was just kind of silent. He dropped my brother off, and then he took me. He said, I need to talk to you, a ride around the block, bit. And he told me about his time. That when he was in prison, now he wasn't one of them hardcore felons, he was just trying to sell, in the early 80s, he was just trying to sell a little bit of weed to support his daughter, got hit for that. Anyway, when me and my mom used to go and visit him, it was in Arizona, his shit was like a mini apartment, so he was supposed to do 5, got let out in 1, good behavior, so, he just got caught up on some little shit, but anyways, he was a good father. But he told me that his time, in prison, because he knew from my face that, and my brother's face, that we had no fucking clue, but he knew I'd be more susceptible to understand what's happening here. He tells me that what that represented when he was in prison was that if you had the pants, like, the clothes and shit was baggy, so naturally there's going to be some natural saggage there. But if you had it down, like, underneath the cheek, that was a symbol to the gay men in prison that you were willing to engage in homosexual sexual activity. Now, no, gutter folks, my dad didn't get raped. Again, he wasn't even in that hardcore of a unit, just to be thorough here. But he knew what was up, and when he saw my brother doing that, it didn't hit his mind like, oh, maybe this is just what the kids are doing now, which was one of those bad fashion choices that should fucking go away. Just like when TLC came out and everyone tried to wear the condoms for a couple of days, or the Flavor Flav clock, this pants sagging shit needs to go away, but for some reason it's remained. Okay? Now, I know that times have changed and it means something different now. I guess to some people it does. But no matter what, times have changed. No matter what it represents now. No matter, even if you're one of those guys that's like, well, fuck it, I don't give a shit, it's my form of expression. No matter what way you try and justify your pants being around the ass, the origin of it is that it started with gay guys in prison advertising, putting their assholes up for fucking recess time in jail. So no matter what your personal philosophy is on sagging pants, at the end of it all, at the core of it all, at the base of it all, you are advertising in some way or some level that you are willing, or don't care about the look of willing, to take a dick up the ass. My name is Cliff London, and this is Cliff London Uncensored. And just remember, there is no fate but what we make for ourselves. Pull your pants up, lest you get banged up the ass. Have a good Saturday, everybody. See you next time. Oh, and if you like getting banged up the ass and that makes you happy in life, I'm all for it. Not my personal thing, but it doesn't matter who you choose to love. I'm just saying, if you're an ultra, uber straight man and see yourself as this masculine being, and you have your pants like that, you're a walking contradiction, and you're serving your booty hole up. Have a good evening, everybody. I'm going to go watch The Incredible Hulk with my wife and touch her belly and shit. Remember, we are all one. We are all the same because we are Americans. We are all part of the all singing, all dancing crap of the world. We are all part of the same compost heap. You're not your skin color. You're not your bank account. You're not your khakis. You're not your Nikes. You're not your pants around your ass. Good night, everybody.